gonna have a good time. Like, you gonna come here, but we gonna get in your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gonna ask you, how's it going? How's life treating you?
Yeah.
And then,
What you doing in the bedroom?
Yeah. It's pretty much spicy.
Straight like that.
Relationships, dating, love, all that stuff.
Yeah,
like breakups.
Yeah.
It's not all just.
It's not all sexual.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be something that get you hot, like a hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, we gonna grill you. We want to know what's up.
Okay.
So
I feel that. Okay.
You gonna come on?
For real.
I don't know. Y'all got me scared. Y'all got me
You gonna
nervous.
bring your girl? You gonna come on?
See, now, because it's so brand new, listen.
we had a new couple.
Hold on. The only reason why I say that is because y'all definitely got the cameras, and out of him and maybe 2 or 3 of my other friends, nobody knows who she is. Nobody's seen what she looked like. And we've even had the conversation. We're not posting each other at least until marriage. Okay. If we get to that point, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. Listen,
like that.
But what if you don't get married for 10 years?
Impact. In fact, my hustle is intact. In fact, my hustle is intact. In fact, my hustle is intact. My muscle tough as the hustle, the numbers is just that. And I'ma keep winning and sit back. I love the feeling of killing them with that. Attacking the process, tackling topics, master synopsis. This the residual impact, yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your man, Brandon Gio.
And your man, JaMichael Moore. And we are the Residual Impact Podcast.
Here we inspire others to find the greatness within themselves.
And then apply to the community.
Let's grow.
Love it, man.
Back for another one, son.
Thank God we here.
Hey, we definitely are here. Another day, another dollar, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope we making some money. Shoot, look, we ain't making no money. Something wrong.
Hey, but real talk, we started doing this for the love. So if we're not doing it for the love, what are we doing it for?
Oh, you right.
Because we can't just do it for the money just yet. You know what I'm saying?
We in for the change. I think the change is going to make change. And produce change.
I like that.
Come on now.
Message.
Well, off the top of the dome, this is what I do.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Residual Impact. And real quick, we got a really, really good show lined up for y'all today.
Yes, well.
But before we even get into that, we got to go over the housekeeping rules. Y'all know how we do. So if you guys are watching us on YouTube, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video. Also, don't forget to smash the like button and only the like button because that helps push us through the algorithm. And we just wanted to say thank you guys for everyone who's tuned in so far, everyone who listens to us on the many podcast platforms we are on. Like I always say, it's way too many to name, but those are good problems to have. So we thank you. Please just make sure you leave us a review on your respected podcast platform because that definitely also helps push us through the algorithm. And it helps people find us, helps people, discover the show. And if you like us and you definitely leave a review, preferably 5 stars, of course, then other people are going to like us too. So there you have it. Mike, you got anything you want to say to the people real quick before we start, brother?
Nah, not for real. Honestly, that's a first. I ain't got nothing to say. So
that's wild.
You know what I mean? Like, don't worry, it'll come soon.
Always just have something so profound to start the show off with, but just today.
It ain't hit me yet. You know what I mean? And I can't force it. So that's how you know it's genuine.
That's
too.
fair enough. You know what I'm saying? I get that. I dig that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we have a very special episode today because we have some amazing guests in the building.
What we got?
Happened to stumble upon them on Instagram like months ago, and then I started tuning into the show. And these ladies, they definitely got it going on. Their show is entertaining, to say the least. And matter of fact, I'm not even going to go ahead and introduce them. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So, ladies, who do we have in the building with us today?
Well, y'all already know it's your girl, Britt.
It's your girl, Tam.
And y'all know we about to get y'all
a little spicy.
A little what?
A little spicy.
A little who? A Lil Spicyyy.
Hey, welcome to the show, ladies.
That's hard. Now hold on real quick before we get into it, because I know what it's like to create an intro that y'all got to say on every show. So how long did it take y'all to come up with that and to get it down packed?
For real.
Honestly, no.
I don't remember even creating it.
No.
What was the process? I don't remember.
We was like, okay. We was sitting on your couch. And we was like,
My couch?
Yes. You remember when we did spicy?
Oh.
Spicy. We were trying to come up with an intro.
Yeah.
So it took us about maybe a couple hours. Yeah, maybe a couple hours.
Yeah.
And
y'all should have heard the other ones.
I
was so bad. We sound like we was casting
Chanting.
spells. I was like, no, we casting spells out here and stuff. I don't like that one.
Man, we went through it and we was like,
Yeah.
So we was sitting on her couch, so a couple hours.
Okay.
And everybody loves it. Like they always want us to do it again.
Nah, that was hard.
Yo, for real, because
y'all.
as you can see, it still takes us some time to do our intro,
Yeah.
and it's not even that long.
Nope.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all did good to me.
Yeah. I
well,
like
thank
it.
you.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
thank
that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Y'all
Our
real
suck.
proactive, like getting the people to go click here, go do that, because we don't be doing
And I
that
said,
for real.
when y'all was saying that, I was like, yo, we gotta steal that.
Hey, but here's the thing though. Like, I was just on your YouTube channel earlier today. Y'all subscriber count is up there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got like 300 plus. Yo, for real. And I don't even like to compare to other shows, but we are at 177, which, by the way, thank you guys so much. We are not complaining. We love it here. But y'all at like I think it's like 350 plus. Like, y'all really doing your thing.
Meanwhile, we be up here like, we need more.
Right.
Hey, we
want
could
a
always
Billy.
use more for real. Hey, we trying to get monetized out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to get that moolah.
Yeah, so we do have to get better about like during the episode telling people like, because we have at our outro, it tells them to do it,
Yeah.
but not like during. So
Or in the beginning. It's only at the end.
Yeah.
So if they didn't watch the end, they won't even know to
they wouldn't know.
subscribe.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why we do it at the beginning,
Yeah.
because a lot of times, you know, with today, people have such short attention spans,
do.
and some people don't even make it to the very end of a show,
I know.
especially if it's like an hour long plus.
Yeah.
And I know some of y'all episodes, especially like your very first episode, your intro episode was like 13 minutes and some change. And then it started to progress to where it got a little longer and a little longer. Y'all have some like half-hour episodes and stuff
Some
like
are
that.
hour.
So yeah, and then some will go up to like an
45,
hour.
yeah.
And it's just like some people may stay through the whole thing, some people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, if y'all don't stay through it, just come back and finish it.
most definitely.
It's
Hey,
leftovers. Eat it up.
I like that.
Okay.
Hey, well, real quick, before we even start the show off, ladies, we always want to ask everybody at the table how their week was. And since you guys are the guests today, we're going to start with you.
You. You.
Me?
With you,
No,
ladies.
no, with y'all.
Oh,
Not
so
me.
who's going first? Tam or Britt?
Tail.
What's today?
Saturday.
Britt, go first.
My week it's been cool. I work a 9 to 5. Who child? It's time to get that up. Not yet, but I'm trying
Hey,
to
we
get
working
there.
on it
Trying to
though.
get there.
Yeah.
So I've had a good week. We had 4th of July. I want to say I had a break, but I didn't. I still worked that day, but my family came in town, so I spent time with family, and it's been cool. I had a good week this week, surprisingly.
Nice.
It's always good to hear, for real, for real.
Tail.
So 4th of July, my sister, she grilled. So, but for some reason she did it so late, like we didn't eat until like 8:00 at night. So it was good. And then I had some orders to do. I'm a graphic designer. I make book covers for authors.
Okay.
Nice.
So I have sold over 800 covers. I'm also an author, so I was working on my book. I got a lot done.
Hey, hold
my
on.
new book.
Before we even continue with that, you know what I'm saying?
Big
We
ups,
got to
for
big
real.
ups for real, because I'm sure that work ain't easy. I'm sure that work definitely ain't easy. So kudos to you for doing that and being successful with it.
Yes. Yeah, my girl do
I
everything.
appreciate that. So that's all I really did this week, just work on my book and work on my orders. I actually got some orders before I came here, but I'm off today. Shoot. I'll do it tomorrow. But that's
Saturday.
it. I don't never do nothing but write, watch Tubi movies, and then make book covers for my customers and stuff, or flyers or whatever they need. But
And
that's
edit.
it.
Okay.
And edit.
Oh, and edit.
Yeah,
I did
podcast
edit
work.
a little bit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Whew, that editing be something else.
I know,
So,
right?
Britt, you got to learn.
I do have to learn. I've been promising
Listen
her.
to this lie.
I've been promising her that I was going to learn. I'm gonna learn one day.
One day.
One day.
Okay.
I don't know
In
when,
her
but
dreams.
no, I really am. Y'all, she don't believe me.
Put a date on it. Hey, that's how you see things too. You got to put a date
I
on
got
it.
commitment issues.
Me too. I ain't with that one.
What is it?
Because it gives me anxiety. Like when the date starts to approach that I agreed upon, I'm like, oh my God, it's about to be that day. I'm not done. Like,
Yeah,
I just can't do it. No deadlines for me.
And I like to keep my word. So
Okay.
if I tell her a date, then I'm gonna be stressing myself out trying to actually get it done. And we know I be having too much going on. I know it seemed like my week was real easy this week, but they say I be running.
Yeah. She don't never sit down. I'm surprised she's sitting down right now.
Leave me
I'm just saying. Shoot.
I can understand that. I definitely can feel that.
Yeah, for real. Hey, so Mike, how was your week,
I
man?
was gonna say how y'all week went.
Man, what I do this week? Oh man, my week. Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna lie, it was a blur. I definitely, like y'all said, I'm 9 to 5 too. So I'm. It's definitely, of course, been filled with work. 4th of July, I worked all day. What else did I do though? I feel like right now, definitely, my life has been growing. I've been noticing a lot of good opportunities that's been coming my way. I made a couple big deals that you know I'm not ready to share with the world yet, but definitely a lot of positive growth right now coming.
Yes.
And I just love it because, you know, at the beginning of this year, I wasn't here and I wasn't being able to smile like how I can smile now. So it's just remembering where I was and where I'm at now. It's definitely been an appreciation
That's a fact.
to where I'm going.
That's what's up.
Hey, if y'all don't know what he's talking about, make sure y'all tune in. I think it was episode 50.
60.
It was 60?
I think it was 60. I think it was 60 even. It was either 59 or 60 even.
I know. Okay.
Well,
Check out 60.
Nah, facts.
Watch all of them. Go back and go ahead and listen to what he had to say. So y'all definitely know exactly where he was at the beginning of the year. But yeah, that's growth.
Yeah, man. So I'm just happy to be here, bro. I'm just happy that I made the most of what was been given to me. Cause like we all can complain about whatever we going through, but it's like, what are you just gonna do with it to make the best out of it?
He said he made lemonade out of lemon.
There you
You know
go.
what I'm saying? Put a
That's
little
what you gotta
sweet tea
do.
in there too to make Arnold Palmer, because I love that drink. I'm just saying. But anyways, B, how about you? How was your week, man?
Hey, I mean, it was kind of busy. Like 4th of July, I just chilled. I was with my shorty. Helped her move into her new apartment. You know what I'm saying? Putting some appliances together and all of that.
Yes, man.
Right.
You know.
Okay, handyman. Right.
Facts.
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. You feel me?
Moved it by yourself? Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, everything. Honestly, everything but the couch. The couch she had delivered, and some guys helped with that. But you know what I'm saying? I was just there to make sure everything was smooth. That couch was heavy.
Yeah.
Couches. You need help with couches.
Yeah, that's all. That and the wash machine be the always dryer. Be always be the hardest things.
Good thing the washer and dryer was already there.
Man, thank God.
So yeah, for real. But yeah, that was a majority of the week, a good bulk of the week, and of course editing. I got a lot of work done. Definitely got a lot of work done this weekend because she's out of town to go see Beyonce. So yeah.
Why you ain't go?
Beyonce.
Well, this trip was actually planned before we even got together. So yeah, it's her and her friend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this your new relationship.
Yeah, brand new.
Oh,
Congrats.
Thank you, brand new.
it's been that Renaissance check.
I'm trying to tell you.
And y'all already know we talked about the last time I saw Beyonce. Jay was there, and I didn't even pay for it. So what make y'all think I want to go this time?
Man,
I'm
I
just
should have
saying.
bought some tickets, man, just so I can flip them
Flip
around
'em?
this time.
Hey.
God.
How you
Yeah.
How you feel Beyonce tickets?
Child, they
you-
do that all the time.
Come
They
on
be
now.
buying them out because once they sold out, you can't get them.
Yep.
And then they be selling them at a high ass price.
Yeah, but you got to buy them early though, like when it first come out. Just hold them.
They did that to the Jasmine Sullivan concert, and I was upset.
And you like that sometimes.
I love.
I
her
would
business.
like to go see Jasmine in person though. That would be lit.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know enough of her songs, but
Child, auntie it's okay. She gonna bring you in.
Hey, y'all come see me for tickets, okay? I got y'all. Don't even go to
I don't want
Ticketmaster.
your ticket.
right.
Yeah, don't even go to
I'm a
Ticketmaster.
little skeptical.
Come on now, I got you. I got you.
Hey, anybody who says that,
I
yeah,
got-
don't,
look,
don't
I
trust
got
him. You
you.
can't trust him.
Meet me around back.
He'll walk past you like I got them.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey,
If you put the money in his hand, he taking off.
Come on,
he
look.
won't even give you the ticket. Or if he does give you the ticket, it won't say Jasmine Sullivan. It'll say Jazz. Them joints be fugazi.
Who is Jasmine? He already gone. He gone.
It's an evil world we live
Come
in.
on, man.
Oh man. But definitely I would say the week has been good. I can't complain. I'm glad to hear that everybody's week here was great.
Sounds like
You know what I'm saying? To your point that we've been making lately, as long as you have breath in your lungs, man,
Yes,
it's a good thing. You still have work to do. We all still here, all still grateful.
Yeah.
You know, we made it here safely to record. Hopefully we all make it home safely. That'll be a blessing. You know, so yeah.
Oh, most definitely, man. I almost had something inspirational, but it wasn't time yet. So we're going to keep it moving. I was thinking.
he holding it to the end.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's going to come. It's going to come. But, I mean.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So for me, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is like really my first real introduction to y'all as well. So I'm going to learn y'all as this interview goes. So this is gonna be as exciting. So, and I'm a type of person where I love to like just improv. So there's gonna be questions that's just gonna come to my head. So I hope nothing's off limits for me to ask.
We a little spicy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I see that, but I'm not gonna jump too far into the spiciness first.
I ain't gonna tell you what we ask people.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, and I've seen the
Lord have
episodes. I already
mercy.
know what they ask me.
Lord have. Well, let's start off very like, what's the word I want to say?
Mid.
Yeah, or just we're just gonna take a stroll.
Just gonna
first.
ease.
You know what I mean?
Strolling apart.
Yeah, like
All right, Jill's coming.
what inspired y'all to even do
I don't
something
even
like
know her.
So let me tell you.
Yeah, you just met her outside, right?
And I
And
passed
she
her the
just gave her the hat.
And I was like, girl, you want to come do this podcast? Put this hat on.
I was like, podcast, what's that? Ooh, yeah, it sound fun.
Period.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta
that's a
get
great origin story.
I
Nah,
gotta get your
facts.
number when we leave.
Yeah,
this? Yo, that's wild.
330-8004.
Look, you better watch out. You still have some guys on here calling trying to try that number.
And they gonna get Mike Jones.
Or somebody.
Yeah, because she didn't even put the area code out. She just started with the 330.
8004.
Yeah, I think that's still his number. I think.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm gonna call him.
'Cause I think Soulja Boy still got his.
I'm gonna call him tonight.
Oh,
Anyways,
I just want to see.
we be going to like when we go to parties, game nights, whenever we host something, whenever we do just anything, people always be like, oh, y'all must be best friends, y'all this, y'all that. And they always say, like, we have a good vibe. They be laughing, and we don't even be telling jokes. So
And
it's
we
like,
be hosting, and it's not our party.
yeah, we always end up taking over somebody's stuff. We be like, just pass me the mic. Just
Okay.
pass it to
I
me.
love that.
And so, really, it just kind of, I guess, like a vibe thing.
Yeah.
Everybody just loves us. So we was like,
Let's
people love
do it.
us.
No,
Let's do
that was
something.
legit our
They like us. I don't know why, though. That's what we
Yeah,
said.
I think I'm pretty funny. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'm pretty funny too.
I'm funny too.
Yeah, shit, let's
And
do
then
it.
we like,
I mean, shoot.
Bruh.
So I know we talked about your intro a little bit, you know, how long it took for you guys to come up with that. What made you come up with your podcast name? How did y'all come up with that? Because that's a process. I know it took us a little while for us to settle on the name that we have, but
it was a conversation. We was on the phone, and I think she said something like, because we knew what we wanted to talk about, and I feel like she said spicy, and I was like, that's it. Like, that's it. And then we was like, but we can't spell it regular. And so then we had to figure out how many Y's to put on there, but we were just throwing stuff out. And I think she said something about spice or spicy or something. I was just like,
yeah.
and then we put a Lil in front of it, so a little spicy.
okay.
Even
Yeah.
though it don't be a little spicy.
Bruh.
It'd be a lot of spicy.
It'd be
It'd be like
all spicy.
if you look
Habanero.
at like if y'all be talking about the Scoville scale where it has like the different levels of peppers on it, y'all are like all the way at the top, the hottest pepper, because
Habanero.
people
I
been.
know, that's probably not the hot.
I'm not trying to give away the whole show, but I've seen
that's a
some
ghost
episodes.
pepper.
People been sucking toes.
Yeah.
People, talking some real spice, like some hot spice. You know what I'm saying?
They suck toes with syrup,
With butter.
You know.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, first off, wait a minute. All right, so like I said, I'm learning all this now as we talk. So what's the purpose of y'all channel? Like, what are y'all trying to get across? So like, when somebody come on your show, what can they expect?
We want to get in a business.
Yeah.
So, like, it's really, you know how everybody be like, oh, girl talk. No, we just talking. Like, we kicking it. We want them to know, like, we gonna have a good time. Mm-hmm. Like, you gonna come here, but we gonna get in your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gonna ask you, how's it going? How's life treating you?
Yeah.
And then,
What you doing in the bedroom?
Yeah. It's pretty much spicy.
Straight like that.
Relationships, dating, love, all that stuff. Like breakups.
Yeah.
It's not all just.
It's not all sexual.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be something that get you hot, like a hot seat. Mm-hmm. You know, like, we gonna grill you. We want to know what's up.
Okay.
So
I feel that. Okay.
You gonna come on?
For real.
I don't know. Y'all got me scared. Y'all got me
You gonna
nervous.
bring your girl? You gonna come on?
See, now, because it's so brand new, listen.
we had a new couple.
Hold on. The only reason why I say that is because y'all definitely got the cameras, and out of him and maybe 2 or 3 of my other friends, nobody knows who she is. Nobody's seen what she looked like. And we've even had the conversation. We're not posting each other at least until marriage. Okay. If we get to that point, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. Listen,
like that.
But what if you don't get married for 10 years?
That's not gonna happen.
Right. So
we both like really marriage minded. Nah, I'm not waiting 10 years to marry nobody.
What's the cutoff? Like, when do you say that you're gonna propose? Like, what's that cutoff?
We talked about it. We would say probably like we've decided on probably like a year and a half just to kind of see where we're headed. And we know that, you know, being in this relationship, we're not in this relationship just for fun. We're in the relationship to work towards marriage, to work towards building, to work towards something.
You better.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why, like she said, she agreed to be my girl was because she likes that I'm marriage minded. I'm not just out here trying to date just to date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when I was much younger, like, I didn't have time for that in my 20s. I don't got time for that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Date with a purpose, for sure.
So,
As you should.
But I do think I like the whole not posting each other to a certain extent. Like, put me in your close friends.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Somebody gotta know.
Put my pinky ring.
see, now that's the thing though. I will do that. Like, there have been times where we've
on a date, kind of nervous.
yeah, like on stories, like we'll post each other. She likes to do boomerangs of us toasting, or, you know, I'm like, always make sure you get your nails in the shot so people could at least see, you know what I'm saying, that you're there. Like, I'm not afraid to claim her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want people all up in my business to the point to where, like, I've told him the story before. I've said it in the previous episode. I had an ex who literally went back in time. Like, she dug up the past. She was a detective, right? Saw pictures of me and the girl I was with before her still on the internet that I didn't even know were there.
Ciao.
You know what I'm saying? And it became a huge argument. It became a fight. I said, never again. I'm not doing that with anybody.
Ciao, boo. My ex-husband's still on my Facebook.
I don't know. I get where you coming from, but my man gotta post me.
Yeah.
Hey, different strokes for different folks.
I mean,
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge. Like, if you want your boo to post you, that's on y'all. That's why we had a conversation early on.
Yeah.
Like, we
But
know.
marriage, like, y'all gotta wait till marriage or till, like, y'all have the conversation.
Me personally, I said I wasn't doing it till marriage. Like, I don't want anybody
Like,
knowing who I'm with until after the I do. After
that's
jumping the broom,
That's
all of
crazy.
that. Like,
So-
you won't get a full picture of who she is.
You gotta go get married tomorrow.
No, so I have a question. So you said you don't want people in your business. Like, what do you mean by that?
As far as my relationship, my personal life that I decide not to put out there with my show, I try to keep that separate from anything that I want everybody to know.
Got it.
You know?
Okay.
They can know that I'm with somebody, but they don't have to know who she is. Just know that I'm with somebody.
But you do realize that when you get married, they can still be in your business.
Of
still.
course. And to that point, I will say, not to tell your business, Mike, but to kind of use you as an example.
Yeah, you go.
When you first got married, like, how many times did you put her on your social media?
Only when I proposed, and then the picture that we took the night I proposed.
Boom. And then that's it.
That was it.
People knew that he was married. Like, ain't nobody complained about it. Ain't nobody was like, well, I can't speak to your personal experience to, like, whether people were trying to hit on you and stuff like that. But,
Well,
I'm pretty sure if they didn't know that you had somebody, they was probably trying to hit on you.
well, yeah, but at the same time too, for me, the reason why I didn't post was a little bit different. My page is directly for a purpose. It's only to encourage people. So that's not what my social media is for. It's not for me to post about my life. That's just not what I do. And if I do happen to put someone, it's just I'm being intentional about it. So that day was very special to me. So I did post it on there. But when it comes to my relationships, and I've learned, it's just when you are public with your relationship, you have to you got to go through all of it. So you got to be ready. And for me, I just didn't care to post, she's not my wife anymore, but like my former wife. And she didn't have any social media in general. So therefore I'm like, why am I putting you up here? Nobody they can't find you anyways. And she didn't care about that stuff. So
I get what you're saying.
That was a little different for me, but yeah, I can understand where you're coming from though, B.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, again, different strokes for different folks. This is a conversation that she and I had. She said that the person who she was with last, her ex, really wanted to be posted on her page a lot. I don't care for that.
He wanted everybody to know.
Right, exactly. I don't care for that. It's kind of like him. I use my social media for a purpose. I don't put like I rarely update my main Instagram page. I rarely use my Twitter. When it comes to YouTube, I don't even use my personal YouTube channel. Like everything I do is podcast related. So if it ain't about the podcast, I'm not putting it on my social media. Or something motivational, you know what I'm saying? I want to get whoever follows me, I want to keep them motivated.
And so even once you get married, you probably not even posting,
Correct.
For real.
Still, correct.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like you said, it worked for y'all.
You gonna post me.
Do you, boo? Do you?
Yeah, it worked for y'all. Hey.
Cool.
Shit. I mean,
but let me ask y'all this. Okay, do you think like when you put your significant other out there on social media, don't you think that you have to have your life, well, not have your whole life, but people gonna continue to want to see that person and stuff like that? Cause
So I don't post my kids on social media.
Okay.
Only because I will fight for real. You say anything about my kids? So
I believe you.
I don't put my kids on there, but also there's so many predators out here that I'm not going to open them up to that. So I don't post them. But when I was married, like we posted like pictures of us like here and there, but so I'm okay with being posted, but I probably wouldn't post anybody till I knew it was getting serious, but not after that I do.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time because
people be engaged for 10 years.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that ain't for me.
But once we know, like, okay, we're going to be together, I don't care what them folks want on social media. It's what I want.
Yeah.
That's right.
So what you want to see my man for over and over again? Go to his page then.
Right.
You got one.
That's it.
And Tam, you just settled on like, yo, he gotta post me.
He got to, but I'm not going to force like the type of person that I am. I'm not gonna be like post me now. I'm not gonna force you and put it in your hand and just keep bugging you about it. Like if you don't post me, I'm not gonna post you.
Yeah.
But just a mutual thing. Because normally when you do it, it's like it's you having fun or something, or like you said, it's a special, memorable moment. And you like you
like you're on a trip.
You
on a trip or something like that. Like but
it don't gotta be like I'm sitting here eating a plate of food and you just like I'm gonna post you. Like if you in the mood and you just feeling it, post me.
Yeah, you living life. It's okay. I think it's okay to let people know you living life with somebody.
Yeah,
even if they don't necessarily know exactly who that person is. Yeah, but I wouldn't care if they knew, because if you with me, you with me. Life. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
and if you want to sneak on out, then keep tiptoeing, baby.
I only had like one kind of like public relationship, and people always ask about him only because I was filming like a show, and he was the main person on the show. So a lot of times when people bring up the show, they're like, "Whatever happened to?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So somebody just asked me about him the other day. Who?
Oh, I was giving him a name. Jim Boy.
Bruh.
They asked about Jim Boy, and I was just like, oh, and the funny thing is he actually just DM'd me the other day. And I was
hey, Jim Boy.
I'm like, oh, hey.
What's cracking?
But people always ask about him whenever they bring up the show. They be like, oh, that show was so good, because it was a web series back home. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
We started filming a web series based upon my book. So whenever they bring up the show, they bring up him, and it do be a little annoying. But
yeah, and I think
that's the only man they know about, so that's all they can ask.
I think that's the main thing I was getting at. It's like when you are public with your relationship at times, and then y'all do go through a breakup. Sometimes you gotta your audience has to go through that breakup with you. So
just put your business out there like everybody else doing. Just tell them we broke up. Don't ask.
This is one of the reasons why, my girl and I, we talked about posting each other. Y'all know that I'm with somebody, but you ain't got to know who it is. You ain't got to know who she is. You ain't got to know her at. Like, you don't be going to her page and talking a whole bunch of stuff. Like, all of this stuff happens to people who put their business out there like that.
Yeah. Because I will say...
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say they can't really help it because of who they are.
I was gonna say I was messing with this dude once, and like all my cousins, my friends, everybody knew, and they would just be sending me stuff all the time, and it would be pissing me off, making my blood boil.
What do you mean sending you stuff?
They'll send him in the club,
Yeah, that's annoying.
Like, he might have just leaned over and talked to somebody, but you don't really know what they was talking about. And, oh, girl, you see him talking to, so they would just send me videos, and it was just like, it was a lot.
Yeah, that's
so they would have never knew about him. They wouldn't have been able to send me nothing.
Right.
I mean, well,
So I get what y'all saying.
was what they were sending you, was it something valid enough to send, or did it was just speculations?
It was valid.
Oh.
And I asked him about the stuff, and of course, I asked him about one situation, and he laughed in my face. Yeah. He made it.
I'm sorry.
Bruh. It's an evil world we live in.
I just laughed in your face.
And I'm laughing at the whole situation. I'm not laughing like
I'm not laughing at you.
He laughed because he made it seem like it was a joke that the person had even brought it up and that it wasn't true. So it was just so funny to him.
he had no other out.
Yeah,
That's all he could do.
He was like, "What? I don't even talk to that girl. I don't even." He was laughing.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't funny.
Oh,
So I mean, I guess in a way that kind of worked out though.
How so?
Because I mean,
that's also why your man can't talk to nobody in the club.
wait, he's not somebody you currently dealing with, right?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
Well, so yeah, I'm saying like in a way, maybe that was like a blessing in disguise that you did post him and somebody did see something that showed
Not
you something
really.
that. Because remember, think about it. Later on in life, you could have been still dealing with this guy, and it could have been kept it
Oh
on,
yeah.
and you would have
facts.
never known.
But I was real
would've had
back
a secret
then.
baby.
I was real like detective, so I found out a lot. Anyways, like I went to his house once, and another girl was there too, and she pulled up at the same time as me. But he had a gate. He had a gate, and so when I got to the gate didn't open for me, but it opened for her. So what ended up happening was that my cousin sent me a screenshot from Twitter where the girl was saying like, "Oh, I pulled up on my man and I got the key to his gate." But mind you, the whole time he kept telling me he lost the key to the gate.
Oh,
So
man.
when I confronted him
That
about it,
gotta
I'm
be
like,
dope.
right. And so she ended up getting into the gate before me because the gate closed fast. So I was just like,
My car would have been
pissed.
messed up.
I thought about picking up one of them rocks and throwing it at her car, but I was like, you know what? Let me not do that because that's messed up.
My car would have been
It's
messed
him
up.
that's the problem.
The gate,
but
excuse me, Mr. Insurance. The
when
gate
I
closed
got
on
in
me.
there,
Yo,
y'all, I sat out there until that gate opened again, and it took forever.
You
But
sat out there? Mm-mm.
yeah, I sat out there because I
would've
was
went through that
But then I
gate.
ended up leaving because I was just like, forget it. But he lied about the key, but she had the key. So my cousin, she came in the clutch and sent me the Twitter, where she was like,
Wow.
I pulled up on my man. I thought it was about to be a problem, and she's like, oh, I got the key to his gate. Da, da, da. She was just saying all kind of stuff, and so I was like, oh. And so when I said it to him,
Now I would have sat out there and waited for her to
Yeah.
come out,
Oh
and then I would have bust her shit. I mean, stuff.
he was just like, oh, I don't even talk to that girl. I saw her get out the car. Like, what? You told me you stopped talking to her. It was just a mess, y'all. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a messy situation.
It would have been real messy, child. They would have been calling.
This was so long ago. This was
They
like
would've-
6, 7, before I moved here.
Yeah.
I've been here for 6 years, so.
Cause see, I wouldn't get mad at her in an instance where she wouldn't have known. But you posting on Twitter like, I thought it was about to be a problem. It is. Now we got a problem.
oh man,
That's what I'm saying. It was a lot, y'all. And then I ended up getting my hair done by the same girl that she used to get her hair done by. So one day I was in the shop and she was literally sitting next to, and she was just like, oh my God, your hair is so cute. And I'm like, thanks. Because she didn't know that I knew, you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to ask, was
She
that
didn't
like,
know.
okay.
And so she was like, oh, I love that wig. She was just, she was a nice girl. That's why I wasn't never mad at her.
Right.
She was nice. But, yeah.
So she didn't know about you.
No,
Oh,
to
then
my knowledge.
Oh, then I wouldn't have bust her window.
To my knowledge.
But I don't know, the Twitter post, I thought it was about to be something, would have made me
Yeah.
bust her windows.
I was just like, what? It was a mess, y'all. It was a lot.
yeah. Let's be glad you're not with him no more.
Yeah. Because you ain't need to be locked up.
Nah.
So real quick, on the level of spice, where are we at right now?
Yellow. This is like a green.
You think it's green?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So break down your colors, because real quick, we're going to get into the card game a little later on in the show, but we were talking about the colors a little earlier.
Okay.
What do the colors represent for the people out there that don't know?
So, go ahead.
No, go.
Why she always want me to explain something? I don't even know how to explain stuff. You're so good at it. As me being an author, I suck at explaining.
You do
everything.
A wonderful job.
So, it's yellow. It's 3 decks in here, so it's yellow, green, and red. So the yellow is kind of like watered down, like it's it's like you get in there, but you just not there yet. Yeah. Like
it's like that's your first shot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a little watered down. Yeah. And then the green is
shot number 4.
Yeah. See. Why she want me to?
But she chiming in every second that she gets.
So yeah, green is like a notch up. So it's like, okay, it's getting a little whoo, it's a little whoo, you know. And then that hot is like
that red.
You need some water, baby.
Okay. Just stop drinking.
So this game is meant to be played with, shots on hand. Okay.
Because it's truth or dares. So if you don't answer the question, take a shot.
I'm interested to see one card. Can we pull out a card and see?
So okay, all right. So I was gonna get into the cards a little bit later, but since we're here, might as well. I know we talked about the colors a little bit, but let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit more about the card game before we even start. Like, what made you come up with it, and when is it coming out?
Ooh, so tomorrow. I remember we had threw a party, and we was literally trying to think of games to play the whole time. So that do be a little annoying. Like, what are we gonna do? What do we play? And so we had ended up getting some fake Jenga from the store, and we passed out bricks to everybody and was like, you have to write 3 on there, and they was writing all kind of stuff on them.
Child, those.
And so
we gotta bring them on the show. I got some.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We lost the original one that everybody wrote on. But anyways, just little situations where we're out and about and we're throwing something or at somebody's party, and it's like nobody wants to just sit around and just look at each other. Yeah. So it was like, you know what, I want to do a game. And so when I presented it to her, we just kind of oh yeah, let's do it, and then just never did it. And then little fact, after we talked about it for so long, one day we was on the phone and it was 11 o'clock at night. We made the game in a night and then ordered it the next day.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's I told y'all I'm a graphic designer, so I designed the box, I designed everything. And so literally we came up with all the questions together, and I'm like, do you like this? Do you think it's cute? So we literally designed it in one night, ordered it the next day.
Yeah.
You even designed y'all's logo?
Mm-hmm. No, we got that from Etsy. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That one we got from Etsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember even in your introduction episode, very first video on your channel, y'all had the hats already. I think y'all had the banner on the table.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's real legit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it all. Hats, shirts. We got where's your cup?
It's in the car.
We
need to get on their level, man. Because
we got the merch on hand.
Bro, we've been in this almost 2 years. We have no merch yet.
We got hoodies on the way.
We are really, so we'll talk about something, and it might take us a minute to actually do it. But when we do it, we're going full throttle. And this one right here will be like, oh, okay, you busy right now? Let's go. That's what happened with the game.
What you doing? You're not doing nothing? Okay, well, let's do it right now.
We had been on the phone for, I don't know, maybe an hour.
No, we was on there for a little minute.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, so yeah, well, about this game, we're like, yeah, we start throwing out ideas. And she was like, oh, okay, what you doing now? So that's how it happened. That's how it happens that fast. With everything that we do, she just okay, what you doing now?
I don't sound like that, though, but yeah.
I love that, though, because it's I think it's dope because now I think we're both, the fact that we both do podcasts, I think we're both just taking things from each other. You said that we made you think of some things that you didn't think of. Please do. And it's just the fact that y'all got merch and hats,
especially if somebody answers the phone.
That's inspiration.
I'm done.
Huh?
You don't be answering the phone?
Oh, nah. Sometimes.
Don't do him like that.
Nah, see, he don't understand. I just be on the go a lot. I'm kind of like you. Stop the cap. I promise you. I'm either on the go or I'm asleep because I've been on the go so much.
Bruh.
He don't understand. He don't understand.
You make time.
I do. I do make
what
time.
I said was going to start saying in the car? about the money. If I'm not answering, I'm probably.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
He making
That's what
money.
I'm telling.
How many conversations have we had about taking naps? You
Hey.
ain't making money in your
Hey,
sleep
look,
yet.
hold on, look. I
Oh,
don't
you
care.
be taking naps?
I don't care how old I am. I don't care. I'm tell y'all something. If I need a nap, I'm gonna lay down and take it.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's go ahead and hop it over here.
I'm 34. I don't take naps. I'll be on the go. I got stuff to do. I got
take naps.
episodes to edit. I got clips to edit.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run a
You don't wanna
business.
take a nap.
But see, here's the thing, though. He got to understand. What he don't realize is
nap every
sometimes
day?
I'm like only. You know how they say you're supposed to get at
can't do
least
it
6
every day.
hours of sleep. On average, I probably get maybe like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So during the day, sometimes if I have like a small window, I just take advantage of that small window just to
Yeah.
lay down, like to gain some of the sleep that I should have got during the
I
nighttime.
feel
Do you
that.
have kids?
No kids.
Oh, okay.
I am at a point in my life where I have a lot of opportunity, so I'm filling it up. So
Yeah.
Okay.
that's all.
Period.
I mean, that's me. I might get like 4 hours of sleep. And like midday, even if I'm at work, like midday, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, it's gonna be that 15.
Come
right
on now, that little 15 be hitting.
do.
Don't let me
It
get
do.
2025.
here. It's gonna be that little.
All I'm
15.
saying is, if we really gonna be serious about this and get out there, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna take
Out there more because you're
more.
already out there.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Tam. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dynamic that we need. You know, they stealing from us, we stealing from them. Not in a bad way, obviously. but,
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Learning.
Pouring
We
into
learning.
each
We're
other.
pouring
Yeah.
into each other. That's a better
Facts.
way to put it. I didn't mean to just be like
Iron
make
sharpens
y'all seem
iron.
like thieves.
And we
wasn't
also
thinking that.
another thing, we always try and brand ourselves. So
Yeah.
like even on our episode, like we go live once a week, every week, and we try and have something with spicy on it. Like
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Anything. So because you just never know who you might run into, and you know.
People's
Yeah.
always watching too. You might have somebody like, yo, let me get one of them bucket hats. Like, for real.
We get that a lot. So we dropping the game, we dropping merch, we about to
Doing a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. A lot coming.
So basically, after the show,
good
like
way.
we need to get in contact with y'all as far as like how can we start something like that too, and like what can we
Yes.
start getting on merch and
Okay.
And we need to talk to y'all about how to get on like Spotify and all that stuff because we have no
Yes,
idea.
that was
let's-
going to be my next
do it.
question.
Let's do it.
Well, after we talked
We're
about
only
the
on
game,
YouTube right now.
I was definitely going to ask that because I think you could reach a broader audience if you were on the audio platforms because that's mostly how I listen to my podcast. That's one of the reasons why I've only like seen a few of your episodes because I don't really be on YouTube like
Yeah.
that. Even though we have a channel, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of tough. Like I don't be on YouTube like that, but I run the channel.
But I feel like
I don't
YouTube is
either.
not hot no more for real.
oh, hold on.
it's hot
TikTok has
enough.
taken over.
It has, but TikTok will only allow you to go, but 10 minutes to make a video, and it's
Yeah, but
all
that's all you
vertical.
need.
It's all vertical format. It's not like you
yeah,
turning the phone and watching widescreen. Like
But that's what they
It's
what they
not-
on right now.
YouTube
That's what a
is
lot of
not
You gotta
people
go
be on.
away.
that's true, and that's why we do have a TikTok as well. We post a lot of content on TikTok. But at the same time, one time we did a live stream on YouTube. Somebody sent us a picture of them watching us on their big screen in their living room. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't doing that with TikTok.
And I would
I
say,
get what you're saying.
well, YouTube, you still have the longevity of stuff. I think sometimes you can go back and search up some old videos and things like that. Versus TikTok, that's gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah.
I think
That's the
I
only
think
good
it's
thing
good to have
about it.
all of it.
What?
Like to have all of it. Yeah, she don't like YouTube, but
You don't like YouTube?
No.
no. But I think to have YouTube for that visual, because some people like a visual
Yeah.
standpoint.
Yeah.
But if you just ride in the car, like you're not propping up your phone and turning on the YouTube, like it's
Yeah.
something that you would rather listen to. So we have been talking about like what platforms, and then we went on y'all's and we was like,
I was like, girl, they on a lot of platforms.
so we like, okay, it's a lot on here. So,
Like I always say, those are good problems to have. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
And that didn't happen overnight. It took us a while to get every single platform. Like when we first started, what was the platform that you kept shouting out over and over and over
Man, I
again?
forgot. Is it Stitcher? Is
No,
it
no,
not
we
Stitcher?
didn't. Stitcher was one of the last
Oh,
ones. we
Pocket
got on.
Cast.
There you go.
Shout out to all my people at Pocket Cast. We don't even really know who y'all are, but we love y'all because y'all supported us a long
I
time ago.
never even heard of
So
You-
at
you see what I'm
first we
saying?
were on, like I think we were on Spotify, Pocket Cast, Google Podcast, and that was it. Everything else had to kind of like fall into place. As soon as we thought of something else,
Yeah.
iHeartRadio. Apple was the hardest to get on.
I'm sure.
That took the longest to get on. But that's where most of our listeners come from right now.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
up.
what's
So
up,
we're grateful
yeah.
for that. And then everything else, Stitcher, Pandora, even that was like last. and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talking.
So we point into each other. We got a lot to exchange. You know what I'm saying? We can help each other be better, and that's the whole point of collaborating.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I know we cut into the game time, but real quick, while we are on this subject, I actually had a video that I wanted to kind of point out. Something that I haven't showed y'all yet, but we're gonna play it in just a second.
Nervous.
No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's Carlos Miller and DC Young Fly on Earn Your Leisure Network. They were guests on EYL, and Carlos Miller was talking about the importance of group economics and helping each other get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all who are watching and of course listening, go ahead and check this out, and we'll come back and chop it up.
Not just let's be partners, let's exchange some money across the board.
Right.
We want a booth at the next Invest Fest. We want to, whatever it is, we got to get on these panels and support y'all however y'all need, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This is what's going to push all of us to the top. And that's what, like you said, that's going to break the generational curse.
Be afraid to rock with
It's when they see that we all came together and we're going to all support Charlemagne, and we're going to find the black people over there at the other places that we don't know nothing about yet. We're going to connect with everybody and try to change the situation for everybody. So the next generation of your son or whoever, all our sons can be sitting here and keeping this shit going. I'll wait till our grandsons and greats.
So welcome back. You know, for those of y'all who just heard what he said, I mean, please comment down below. Tell us your thoughts, because I definitely agree on that. How about y'all?
I agree 100%. I think that a lot of people are scared to give other people knowledge about stuff that they're doing that's the same. So like a hairstylist to a hairstylist, or, you know, podcast to a podcast and so forth. People are scared to give you their knowledge because they don't want you to surpass them. And I can understand that, you know, from those people's point of view, because that's not my point of view. But I just feel like everybody can eat, you know, table big enough. Let's all get a piece. Like, let me get a little piece of that off your plate. Yeah. So I just agree with that, because it's like, I can tell you what I know. I want you to tell me what you know, and then we could just, you know. Yeah. And it also helps, like, when you get to a certain level, to even have a group of friends that do the same stuff that you could do, that you could call at any point and be like, hey, you know, I have this problem, I have this issue, and they be like, oh, all you got to do is click here and do that. So it's, you know, it's good to build up those relationships and just not be trying to gatekeep, because we can all eat together.
And I mean, I completely agree. I think what people don't realize is, just because you're a hairstylist and I'm a hairstylist don't mean that we're going to have the same audience.
Right.
So you're going to have your clientele and I would have mine. So why would I try and keep my vendor or whatever the case may be? Like, because I do have a hair business that is going through a rebranding, I guess, child. But
it need to be reborn.
But that was the biggest thing. Like, people would come to me and be like, oh, where did you get your vendors from? And you don't have to tell me who you go through. And I'm like, girl, I don't care. Here, and have it. But I think that is the thing. People are so worried about somebody doing better than them. And it's like, no, because if they do better than me, then I'm going to go ask them what they did different.
Right.
And I'm going to try and do the same thing.
Okay.
Like,
I see what you did.
Yeah, because you have to make it work for your business anyway. So I just think that we definitely, you know something, you tell me something, so I can figure out how it worked for me.
There you go.
That's love. No, I definitely agree with that. I mean, they hit it on the head. Like, we got to help each other out. That's the only way we're going to grow. And that's something I'm just learning right now, as far as like how, like I said, a lot of opportunity been coming my way. I realized that a lot of it has been just because of relationships. Like, that's literally how I've been able to like do certain things. Like, I can't talk about it right now, but I did something really major to a point where it was only based off of somebody that I knew that got me in the door, that I knew I could only get in that door because I knew them. So
that's lit.
Yeah, for real.
So when we need to get in that same door, we know who to call.
Come on now, look, I'm all for helping each other.
I don't even know what door it is.
Look,
but getting in there.
I love it, man. Seriously,
it's all about relationship building. It's all about, like the old saying goes, it's not always what you know, but who you know.
Who you know.
There's going to be some people out there who have certain knowledge that you might not necessarily have, and vice versa. And like I've said before in the previous episode, you never know why you were placed in somebody's life and what you can do for them. And you never know why they were placed in your life and what they could do for you. You just never know these things. So that's where the networking aspect comes in. That's where talking to each other comes in. That's where pouring into each other comes in, you know, sharing potential trade secrets or whatever it is that you want to call it. Because like Tam said, there's enough on this table for all of us to eat. We don't got to be greedy. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the 2 podcasts sitting here at this table.
Right now.
We have completely different audiences, but then at the same time, we also may have some people in our audience who listen to them. And if y'all don't, I know y'all going to start. And then, of course, they may have some people in their audience that listen to us.
Absolutely.
And if they don't, we know y'all going to start. So come on over to Death Row. Welcome to the team.
This guy. This guy. But now back to the game, then I guess.
Back to the game.
We completely forgot about the game.
Oh, I didn't forget. We just kind of like went away because we were sharing trade secrets and stuff like that. But hey, it's all part of the plan, man.
Is that dice in there?
Absolutely.
That's hard.
Yes.
Look at that
now. This is just a sample, so ignore the little pieces coming off and stuff.
Oh, like a prototype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not really.
Well, we had a prototype before this.
Okay.
So this is the prototype to the
prototype
finalized.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this prototype.
The prototype after the prototype.
Yeah.
We do have pre-orders coming soon.
I love
Now,
this.
of course, when this episode airs, the product will already be out.
Yes.
Now, depending on when you guys try to do the pre-orders after you listen to this episode, it might be sold out because from what we've seen so far, the game is kind of hot.
Yes.
So I would just say follow them, keep in touch with them, and make sure that whenever they get the orders back in, y'all are first in line to get the game.
Most definitely, because they gonna sell out.
Talk that talk.
And
They gonna sell out. They gonna sell out fast.
So okay, like let's say when y'all do start to sell this, what are y'all plans as far as the profit goes? Are y'all putting it all back into the podcast? Or are you splitting it up amongst each other?
Yeah. So there's other business endeavors that we want to do.
Okay.
But everything falls under A Lil Spicyyy.
Okay.
So like this is A Lil Spicyyy for drunken nights. So everything ties into the brand.
Okay.
So yeah, all proceeds are gonna go into the podcast, the other endeavors that we want to do, and an editor.
Now, did y'all have?
That's the main thing. Praise them.
Hey, but before you get the editor, you know what I'm saying? Britt still got to learn, and she's committed to that.
Let's not even.
Bruh. Do y'all have like a LLC or anything, or right now y'all just kind of starting with?
Yeah, we have an LLC.
Oh, y'all do? Okay.
And you know what we got today?
What y'all got? The EIN?
Our business bank account card came in the mail.
Hey, congratulations. That's major. Oh.
I'm telling you, Tam don't play. She take off. She'll be like, "Hey, what you doing right now?"
Hey, just don't be like us and run it up.
Please don't.
We did.
Hey, we got too happy in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was just like, yo,
these people want to give us some money.
And the amount that we were approved for, it was like, wow. So yeah.
What? Yeah, we gonna.
Yeah, we need it. Oh yeah.
Our podcast bestie. Already?
I'm scared.
Wait, are we gonna go for all yellow?
Yeah, they could do
Oh,
yellow.
y'all want to do yellow or y'all want to roll the dice?
Hey, give me a red. No, I'm just kidding.
Give him a red. I'm sticking with yellow.
Not on this podcast. So.
That's dope.
Yellow, bellow, green, and rojo.
Red.
Oh, jeez. And then you got the dice, so you roll it. It's really simple. It's 3 different decks. And then,
you gotta do what the cards say?
yes.
Or you gotta take a shot?
You know
Oh, each card gives you a task?
Yes. It's like truth or dare.
Wait, hold on. You know why I said that? Because I said 3 different decks, and it always sounds like I'm saying. That's why when I looked at her, I was like, damn, did she catch that?
No.
It do sound like that, though, right?
No.
3 different decks.
Decks.
Okay.
Hey, let me roll and let me pull one. And then if it's too crazy though, I'm gonna reconsider. But
We understand.
I'm interested though.
He play dice.
All right.
7. All right. Let me see if I can read this out loud. Okay, I can do this. This is simple. Yeah, I want that red. Could you be with someone who is unmotivated and complains about things that they could change? Nah, I can't do that. Like that's well, okay. Let me not say that.
Mood killer.
I could, But if she don't make a change, like if I'm trying to motivate you and I'm trying to get you into the stuff and you just continue to stay in that, we got to shift something because now you're draining me. Yeah.
Because I will say something about Mike. He is a huge motivator. His whole brand is built around motivation. You know what I'm saying? And uplifting people. So I can see whoever he potentially ends up with if he does decide to go back in that direction. I know we talked about being outside this summer. Yeah, so we chilling right now.
We chilling
right now.
Yes.
But
it's hot out there.
Hey, I told him beforehand. I told him I was going to be outside with him this summer. But you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling right now. I had to slow down. I'm gonna be outside. Okay. Just don't tell her. You know, that's all.
Well, she hear this.
Another yellow.
It's meant to be.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, I will read this, but ain't no way I can do it, and I don't have a shot. So I'll just drink my Starbucks. The card says, "Try to put your fist into your mouth." Bruh. That ain't happening.
Shot. Who did it? Somebody did it, right?
No.
Hold on.
They tried.
That's a lot of cards, and we supposed to be doing shots if we don't want to do it. You're going to be messed up, though, by the end of this game.
You can play with up to 8 people, so...
Okay.
You know, by the time they come back around to you might not even get no shot. Yeah.
So, is it... Okay, so you pull one card per, like, I'm guessing we sit,
per
like,
roll.
in a circle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one card per thing. Get a red.
Another yellow.
Come on now.
Ooh, I was over here praying for you.
I always get red.
So me knocking. Let's see.
All right, Britt, what you got?
Oh, if you could own any island in the world, what would it be and why? I don't know. I don't know what island, but I don't know the name of it. It's one that's like all by its lonesome. I feel like it starts with a B.
Is it Bora Bora? Is that one by itself, or is that in a group?
I have no idea. So I don't know what the island would be called, but except for Britt Island. And I would just want to be by myself so I could do what I want to do. If I want to be naked on the beach, then I can, and I ain't got to worry about nobody.
You can just go to a new beach.
I don't want to go to a new beach. I want to be by myself.
Wow. Of course you would. You said it. You always get red.
I do, though.
She's not going to do it.
Let's see how spicy it is for the show.
Would you kill your mama or save her by sleeping with the same sex? What? I was sleeping with the same sex.
Wow.
That's wild.
Y'all
I mean, not your answer, but the card.
First off, whoa. I'm trying to think of how I'm answering that. Wow.
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
Love you, mama, but
we get that.
I hope she don't listen to this episode because she do be listening. Hey, mom, yo, love you, but I ain't doing it.
Peace out.
I do it with a woman who identifies as a man.
Good answer. It's up there, Steve. Good answer. Good answer.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tough one.
That is. You want to know what's crazy? All you said was, I'm sorry, mama. No, they be going in on the episode. They be like, y'all gonna help me plan a funeral. Like,
come on.
Like, they be wilding. Like, what?
Wow.
They was going in on that one.
Yeah.
We gotta try to find some way to say mama, though. We just can't let it go out like that.
Right.
I mean, big
I'ma
facts.
say mine.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best
That's gonna
answer.
be that.
Think about it now. Yeah, I could do that.
Outside the box.
He did.
Bro. Hey, hold on. Let me pull a red. I just want to pull a red. I'm scared.
You should be. Watch us the toe.
Lord have mercy.
Watch us the toe one.
Oh, heck nah. It said, I mean, I ain't about to do it, but it said give the room the sexiest moan. We ain't about to do that.
Yeah, please don't.
Take your shot. He said, please don't do that. I did it once, and they said I sounded like a dolphin.
A dolphin?
Yeah.
I could definitely see how with some shots, though, like, you'll do some of them cards.
Right.
You'll loosen up.
Right.
So that is the game.
Hey.
Period.
I think that is dope,
Good
man.
looking out. That is definitely dope. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for telling the people. So, real quick, when are you ladies planning on putting this out?
And where can they find it?
Tomorrow.
We are, I hate to put dates and stuff, but we are planning to put it out next week. Website is already up, but we haven't launched it yet because we're waiting for a few things behind the scenes. But yes, everything is all set. Everything is all good. vendor, everything.
Yeah.
We just waiting for one more thing, and we hope to have it out this week. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully when the episode drops,
Get
y'all
your-
can go
Yes,
ahead and
I
hit
hope
them
so.
up.
Go ahead, tell them
Get
the
you.
website, even though it's not up, because by the time this comes out, it should be up. We're gonna hold y'all too. We're gonna hold y'all a little accountable.
Yeah,
so
we gotta hold you
You know what I
accountable.
mean? It's gonna put a little pressure on y'all.
I know. Y'all know we don't like commitment.
That's all right.
Hey, we talking about sharing trade secrets. One of the reasons why we do what we do sometimes
This is
because we agreed, put a date on it.
yeah, because technically they can pre-order right now.
Yeah, they can pre-order.
This is inspiration.
For real.
I mean, I know we could do merch, like as far as clothes and stuff, but I want to think something outside of the box. I'm sorry, keep going.
All right, so it's A Lil Spicyyy with 3 Ys .myshopify.com.
Okay.
Now, Lil, is it Lil or Little?
Lil.
You got to make
want me to
sure for
spell
the
it?
people who for the
Yeah,
people
go
who
ahead
ain't
and spell it
watching.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
For the people who are just listening to the audio, they need to know how to spell everything. You want them to buy that game.
All right, so ALilSpicyyy .myshopify.com.
Boom. There you have it.
Period.
Period.
Go on there and pre-order, y'all.
Y'all better go get y'all one of these.
Now,
Yeah, it's a chicken
It's a
salad.
chicken salad, huh?
Yes, it's it.
I don't even remember what I said.
Miami.
so right now, with what y'all got going on, I know y'all spoke about the game. So what else can the people expect from y'all? Like what's coming up next as far as maybe the show or the podcast or just future plans?
Okay, we just recently did some interviews, like
On
a red carpet.
Okay,
Nice.
that's nice.
Shout out to y'all because I did see some of those interviews. Y'all had the backdrop and everything.
Oh, that's
Y'all
hard.
were ready.
It's fun. Like that, right? I would love to do more of that. So of course, put us on your red carpet.
I ain't
Yeah.
never been on red carpet.
We are
that's all.
also working on reality shows.
Okay.
But we would like to have like better equipment for that because they need to look like Netflix.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
dig
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yes.
And we want to have the
Mona Scott.
confessionals and
We
stuff.
trying to get Mona Scott.
Yeah, Mona Scott for sure.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out if we want to be in it, like in it, or if we want to produce like, cause we want to call it like spicy TV. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I
we got
want
to
to be
figure out.
in it. No, I don't.
But we have one person already.
Yo, Tam, your face was just.
We gonna be in it. But we got one person already, and he wanted to do like a love type of thing where we help him we help his friends find love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he gonna be there helping, so
Like
it'll be the three of us.
Yeah, we get to pick out, the
We get to pick the-
cast.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
that'd be
women for
fun.
them and stuff. I was like, okay.
So, and I want
And
to
it's gonna
be
be
able.
competitions and
I don't
Okay.
know what's that show that we be watching
with Nick Lachey. Love is Blind.
Is it Love?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
Love is
pods.
Blind. I don't know if y'all seen that. If y'all haven't,
No.
it's good.
I know it's on Netflix. I think I did see
Yeah.
something about it.
We want to be like, just go to like, you can skip through and get to the part where you see Nick Lachey come out. We want to be like that.
Yeah, so pretty much they just announce stuff.
Yeah, like challenges
Okay.
and
Yeah.
whatever.
So
But-
she just want to come in there and put her hands like this and be like, so
Yo, the fact that y'all did that at the same time.
like on cue.
and be like, so today, ladies, we're gonna do this challenge today. That's what she want to do.
I love that idea.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like
I'm more
I
behind
want to
the
be able.
scenes.
I want to do behind the scenes too, but I just think that we should come in. It's our show. Well, it's not our show, but it'll be his show, but
Produced by us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, put our face in there.
Love this, man. Y'all a whole like,
Period.
Production.
you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I'm also a screenwriter. So I know I told y'all I write books, but I'm a screenwriter. I film, I edit, I direct. I write movies.
Well, I need to edit
Wow.
for her.
So,
Wow.
Because you said it was in your heart and you want to help her.
so I am working on a new movie, my first feature film coming soon.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Yeah, my girl be working.
Facts. She
That's
writing a
what's up.
book, making a movie.
I told her that we need to. Well, I didn't tell her this. She was thinking about making her an Instagram, and I told her to name it Tammy the P Goddess.
And I was like, what's the P?
What's the P?
Tell us, Britt, what's the P?
You tell us what's all your P's.
Well, the P would be like for pen, but I feel like if a normal person on the outside looking in, they would think the P is something else.
Exactly.
Like
but
P.
I mean, it's clickbait.
The P guy, like she be peeing.
It's clickbait. Once they click,
I didn't like it.
She didn't like it. But I felt like it was great clickbait. Like as soon as they click, then they gonna figure out what all the P's is. Cause she do photography, she write, like all of this stuff. She's amazing.
So photography, penmanship, production,
all that,
podcasting. Put it all together.
Tammy with the P.
Oh no, I mean it got a nice ring to it.
I don't like the P.
Tammy the P goddess.
Nah, that one definitely sound like something else.
When you say it out loud like that.
She pushing P.
That sound like the red card.
I don't like
She didn't like it, and so she never made Instagram.
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, the reason I didn't make it is I didn't have nothing put on there yet.
She didn't like it. That's why.
But I never made the page because I don't have nothing to put on there yet.
I think, man, maybe then when that time comes in, I think something will stick with you.
Yeah, not that though.
Tammy with the P.
With the P.
Bruh. Yo, Britt, you was stuck on the P.
Yo.
No P. They gonna think. I feel like the P make your mind wander too much.
Exactly.
Like you're supposed to be focused on what's on this page. Like what I'm giving you, not the P.
Clickbait.
It's gonna make them focus on the P.
That's just like, when they be having like the clickbait, like, oh my God, he's about to, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
And then you get there and it's something completely different than what you thought it was gonna be.
But you still got the views. Yeah. You got the click.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but no.
Clickbait.
That is funny. Tammy with the P.
Yeah.
She's so wholesome.
No P.
Oh, that's another thing that we got. What? Our spicy punch.
Oh yes, we do have spicy punch.
Okay, what's that?
Yeah. We can't tell you that.
Oh,
we can't tell you what's in it.
Yeah, it's
jalapenos.
It sounds like hunch punch. That's what it sounds like.
But it's spicy. It got jalapenos in it, so
jalapenos.
That's all I can tell you. It's gonna make you like. Because it made my nose run. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, so on that episode.
I got a little kick too.
On that episode, they was hitting it hard.
And they, you know how you drink something and you look at it? They was like, what's in there?
It was one of those.
You got jalapenos or something?
They liked it. They wanted more.
Yeah.
But, we do got that. Yeah. Spicy punch. So we want to get that in like stores or something. We got to start with like a corner store or something.
Yeah, we would put it in here, but y'all real healthy.
Nah, yeah, it ain't gonna work in here. But we could talk business because I got, like I said, I got some stuff in the work, so I may have a place for y'all that may be near, actually closer to where y'all live, apparently. So we'll talk.
All right, yeah. All right, cameras off.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for stopping by. This is, like I said, definitely been an amazing episode. We had something great lined up for the people. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of y'all who are listening and watching us, please make sure you follow A Lil Spicyyy Podcast. Tap in with them. And ladies, one more time, let them know where they can find you at.
So you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all at A Lil Spicyyy, ALILSPICYYY. Well, that was a lot.
Podcast.
Yeah. At A Lil Spicyyy Podcast on all of those.
Bet. That sounds like a plan. Definitely tap in with them. Make sure that you tune into their show. Definitely right now it's on YouTube, but soon they're going to be on all platforms.
Yeah.
They're going to be everywhere.
Yes, sir.
All our listeners,
we got to talk to our new podcast, Bestie.
There you go.
Right.
Shout out to everybody who listens to us on all platforms. We greatly appreciate it. And like I said, these ladies are definitely going to be on all platforms coming soon. And that's about it for today. Mike, you got something else you want to say to the people?
No, I don't, man. This has been a pleasure. I'm grateful. I've learned a lot. Y'all have inspired me, honestly. So, honestly, the job is done. So, I think this is another one for the books, B. So, what we always say, man?
Well, we cannot leave without saying, I'm him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's not what we say. All right, so here's what we actually say, ladies and gentlemen.
Hendrix.
Okay, where you are today
you already know how to
is
find
a residual thought of the
Brandon.geo on Instagram.
Please do not.
Also, you can find me
listen
at
to him.
Listen, hey, you already know how I do. I control the board. So if I wanted to, I can just do that. You won't hear from Mike
we got
anymore.
ignorant people like that. See, ladies and gentlemen, where you are today.
What does that say? Because I really cut him off this time. So Again, I am him.
cursing. Oh,
So you
wow.
already know where to find me, but nah, just playing. Hey, you know we cannot leave without saying
Where you are today,
it's a residual outcome.
are the thoughts you had in the past.
Straight like that.
I love y'all.
Till next time. Peace.
Oh, that was cute.
Love you, mama. I ain't sell out. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love my mother too, but I just
She lived
I
a long
can't do
life.
it. What she said exactly.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.